good news is 29 consecutive days already, Kun Thepchai, that we do not have local transmission among Thai people. And today, the new cases of infection of COVID-19 is 5. And another good news is about long holidays. The cabinet has approved 2 extra holidays on the 4th to 7th of July. So it means people would have 4 days of holiday over the weekend next month.
And this will go down quite well with the government's plan to encourage people to travel domestically in the aftermath of the coronavirus.
Yes, so that's good news in terms of COVID-19.
That's right.
And more exciting news about the move by Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha that's still not clear, Kun Thepchai, on the emergency decree. Today he has press briefing after a cabinet meeting, and he said that it's still on consideration whether to extend emergency decree.
He said he is weighing the pros and cons of extending the state of emergency. No, but Kunatha, judging from his remarks today, it looks like he is leaning toward retaining the decree. And he said that it's very likely that the decree is still being needed in order to make the fight against the pandemic as effectively as it has been. He said he sympathizes with people impacted by the lockdown measures, but insisted that the state of emergency is still a necessary legal tool to ensure effectiveness in the fight against the pandemic.
Yes.
Do you think we would have come this far without the state of emergency? The Prime Minister asked reporters when he was questioned on this issue.
Yes, he insists that it's not political game, but it's still very crucial for Thailand to maintain emergency decree at the moment, because the government would like to make sure in controlling COVID-19 situation. And if they lift up the emergency decree, it may be relaxing. People may be relaxing too soon.
Yeah, but the opposition politicians today continue to step up their pressure on the Prime Minister to end the state of emergency, which they claim is being used to stifle freedom of expression and freedom of assembly. As we all remember, weeks before the country was hit by the pandemic, Thailand saw a series of campus activities, students' rallies demanding the Prime Minister Prayut to resign. But after the pandemic was hit the country and the state of emergency was introduced, all those activities just died out.
Yes, but it seems that he would like to maintain emergency decree to control nightlife entertainment venue as well, because as of now the government haven't concluded whether to allow the nightlife venue to open in the 5th phase of easing restriction. And he said, in a way, sorry that 100% of nightlife entertainment cannot be returned to normal, and it's still in consideration. That's the same with tourism as well.
But the health authorities insisted that all these nighttime entertainment places will be allowed to reopen, starting most likely the first week of July. But of course, they need to impose strict health screening measures and a lot of measures dealing with social distancing. Some of the measures certainly do not go down well with operators of entertainment places who believe that they are not practical and they would drive away their potential customers.
Yes. And another major issue today concluded during the cabinet meeting is approval of extra public holidays for Asanha Busha Day and Buddhist Lent Day, making a weekend from 4th to 7th of July. As Saturday, July the 4th is Asanha Busha Day and July the 5th mark Buddhist Lent Day. The cabinet approved the 2 extra holidays, mark these 2 important days. But they said 3 days of Songkran holiday still not being used. So it means that people can still wait for 3 more holidays
That's
for
right.
Songkran holidays.
That's the 3 holidays that
Yeah.
the government still owes the people.
Yes.
They canceled these 3 holidays at the height of the pandemic in April, promising that they will be substituted sooner or later.
Yes.
A lot of people expect that these substitute holidays to take place this month, but it doesn't look likely now. But anyway, you have an extra holidays for this Buddhist Lent period in 2 weeks' time. So that should make up for the loss of holidays, at least for the time being anyway.
Yes, so people can look forward to long holiday weekend, first weekend of July.